Nice to meet you all. Y- Yesterday, I've heard a lot of questions about what is CeFi future? Is it the end? What is DeFi future? Why it's not scaled so much? And today, I want to talk with you about an idea that I'm very passionate about. It's CDeFi, and how this concept could influence the future of crypto market. And for the start, let's talk a little bit about more in some concept about history to understand what was going on 2 years ago in this market. And the first thing that I want really to push to you as a concept is yield and crypto. And as I understand, yield is the king of crypto because everyone wants not to just take some cryptocurrency or crypto project, but take money from it, gain it. And the more yield the project provides, the more liquidity it has. So if you do 20% interest rate, you get a lot of money for your project. So every time yield is a king, and who is working on it better gets all the audience, projects, and money. And so let's go into some history of the yield. And it's the first era of the yield, it's CeFi yield. And you all knew such companies as Crypto.com, Celsius, Nexo. So there was pioneering the CeFi. And what was CeFi in some basic words? It's something like a bank in crypto who make some loans and deposits and make transactional business as credit cards. So we just take this business model from banking and provide it into the crypto. And it works. And why it works? Because, first of all, it's very easy. You just need to go to platform, take your credit card, buy crypto, and earn it, or get credit card. The second one, it's established due diligence of institutional lending. So this company provides very good finance due diligence that customers just not worried about what's happening there. And the second one, it's the similarity to the bank model. It's really easy to adapt something that is similar to your customers. They already know how it works. They have some trust to these models, so it's going on very good. But there is some problems with CeFi, and now I think last month shows us all these problems, but let's repeat it a little bit. CeFi model is black box. You give some money to CeFi, but you don't even know what's happening with them. And it's something like centralized authority is hidden asset management. So they're doing with your money what they want, take all the profit, and you just watch some balance on the account. Second thing, it's about Celsius. I think I don't need to tell a lot of words about this situation, but yes, it was fully untransparent. What was happening with Celsius, and a lot of investors lose their money. Second one is situation with BlockFi, and they was pushing to cover the losses in the investment strategy only from equity and token sales, and it's the only way how we could just survive in this situation. And other things is free auto capital. It's like hedge fund who make some institutional loans, but all crypto risks are relevant for these institutional players because you could be pushed on the market, you could be eat from the whales, and it's very dangerous to just hold very big positions without hedging in crypto too. And the last one, I think, is transactional cost of the business. If you're CeFi, you have a lot of people to work, to maintain, to make a due diligence, and the cost of your transaction is very big, so you can't provide bigger yield to your customers. So the next big era of yield is DeFi. So it's 2019, 2020, and it starts with such names as Uniswap, SushiSwap, Curve, and this is the attempt to recreate all the bank financial services in very open source manner and to build these blocks that either could provide all financial services, something like loans, exchanges, deposits, insurance, in open source formal as a smart contract. So you need to make any offers or contracts with business. It's just a program which is open source, and you can find it and be a customer of this smart contract. Why DeFi is very excellent for finance? First of all, it's a very effective yield model, and it provides liquidity. The better protocols get better liquidity, so it's all the time like competitive market. And if you do best product, you get the best liquidity from the market. Second one, it's something like a community. So if everyone exceeds some hack attack, then all the infrastructure and all the guys from DeFi become better, and they learn from each hacks and became unbreakable. Second one, it's provide more creative and sophisticated tokenomics for yield. So you can be like a DAO governance token, you can be some incentives from the protocol. So it builds not like one interest rate protocol and the product. It's more complicated, it gives more opportunities to do something good for your customers. And first of all, it's fully transparent. You can see the code of your service, all could make some audit of it, so it's fully transparent. But it's not a mainstream. Yes, all we know that's DeFi pushing hard, but it's not a mainstream at this point. Why? First of all, if it's open source, it's very easy to fork, it's easy to experiment, but it's very easy to scam. And all people are scared about what is DeFi. They don't have any business under it or some incorporation. It could be a scam, how I understand it. Second one, that is a dozen of blockchains, hundreds of protocols, and they all do some similar things. And if I'm early investor, it's very hard to navigate. The third point, this is always less liquidity, and market is pushing for something like a game of chess between all the protocols. And if they're fighting, we use some marketing, not dirty skills, to just provide more money to yourself, because if you're not doing it, you lose, and you don't take some liquidity. So this is pushing protocols to make some dirty movements in marketing. So this was the concept of CeFi. Proofs and cons, some about CeFi, DeFi, and now we come to CeDeFi thing. And maybe some of us heard about Binance going CeDeFi, Crypto.com, something saying about CeDeFi, but in our opinion, it's not a real CeDeFi. It's something like CeFi companies like Binance and Crypto.com just providing their own DeFi projects. So they make their own blockchains and make some DeFi protocols on their blockchains. So it's something like CeFi companies provide DeFi services. It's not a CeDeFi. But what is CeDeFi in our things? The CeDeFi is an approach to decentralizing CeFi by using entire DeFi system to create wealth for everyone. So it's not ownership of DeFi. It's using of ecosystem and mixing them. And let's go in some details about CeDeFi. First of all, it's about building automated investment yield products and gathering protocols fees and managing liquidity. So it's fully automated. Second one, it's something like about tokenized long and short positions. You need to understand where market will go. It will be bear market or bullish market, and you could provide long and short positions to balance risk of your portfolio. So it's not only one product, it's a series of products, and you can choose what is the better for the current situation. Second one is transparent. It's fully transparent in your source of yield and your funds, about assets with liabilities and all the things that is happening with you as a company. The fourth thing, it's something like combination. It's not only the DeFi. You need to use algorithmic tools for hedging, because nowadays crypto is full of risk. And the only one thing that you could help with risk is hedging. You need to use some strategies and hedge them on some algorithmic tools, on Binance, on other exchanges, just to protect your money. The fifth thing is, and I think it's the most important, it's about educating. So it's not like black box. You need to educate your investors, the customers, what is DeFi, how it works, what is low risk, high risk. It's not a black box of yield like a bank when you just put your money on account and waiting for some interest rate. You need to educate whole the ecosystem about what's happening with crypto, what's happening with DeFi. So this is some concept, but I have some example of CDFI products. It's really a little bit deep knowledge. You need a little deep knowledge in DeFi to understand them. But it's something like liquidity pools, which is mixed with leverage trading. It's something like convex liquidity pool with some rebalancing portfolio. Automated Uniswap strategies and accumulating of government tokens. So this is the examples that we really use to combine CeFi and DeFi worlds, and we provide it for our investors. And let's summarize CDFI things. What is the main concept for CDFI and why it could be the future of the crypto? CDFI products combine simplicity and atomicity. So it's very easy to enter an exit strategy anytime you want based on your vision and your risk portfolio. You could manage the portfolio in one place, adapting to market conditions. Risks are split into tranches. More risk, more yield, and you can choose your type of risk if you want. And no hidden risks for the user, the full transparency of the DeFi. So this is the concept, and we as a Midas Investment, just a few words about us. I think we're the first investment platform who is pioneering CDFI, and we have more than $200 million under management and something like 8K users. And now we are pushing to scale our business. We have very exponential growth in this hard market. So I think it's shown us that our investors paying for idea of CDFI with their money. And I think it's only thing which you could be focused on. It's about paying money for idea. And we have our token who is achieved every time highs in this very hard market in May and March. So we're keeping good. That's why we are focusing on building some ecosystem, some partnership. And if you want to, if you enjoy the idea of CDFI, you want to have some connections, some partnerships, some investment with us, do not hesitate to contact me through Telegram and through email. I think that CDFI really could change the crypto world. And at the end, I want to say it to you that may the crypto power be with you. Thank you.